Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I'll be your hostess for about the next hour or so while we do some diamond painting, some chit-chat, some show and share. And it's Thursday, which means it is I Wish I Had It Day. So that's where you share things that you wish you had in the diamond painting world or the hobby world. We're adding that in. So today is Thursday, the 22nd of January, 2026. The time is 6:42 a.m. here in still dark and cold Salem, Oregon. How cold is it, you ask? Hey Google, what's the temperature?
Currently in Salem, it's 25 degrees.
25 degrees. Or, hey Google, what's the temperature in Celsius?
In Salem, it's currently minus 4 degrees Celsius.
Minus 4 Celsius. But it's clear. No rain, no snow, no ice. Well, we might have some ice out there, but the car is covered in ice. Yeah. So, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer beside me in my M&M mug. And in the fireplace, we have the buttercream vanilla. And what is this that you see? Yes, Nikki. So that means I met my goal for January on the Lorenz canvas. It's a bling thing. So now I get to work on Nikki. No, I don't work on it. Wrong word again. I get to lay down drills on this until the 31st when I switch back over to my Lorenz for February. Yeah, so I have quite a bit to do here on my Nikki. So, yeah, so let's get started, shall we? Let me roll this forward and get my light on. And you're going to hear my washing machine in the background. I am going to try very hard today to be a little ambitious. I have been super duper lazy. And I really, really, really need to get some much needed household chores done today or tomorrow. So I'm giving myself today and tomorrow to get that done. I'm waiting once again to hear from my son to see if I need to go over there and have him move his stuff. Well, part of his stuff. Yeah. So he called me yesterday and was waiting to hear back where he's moving to, that, you know, she was home and so he could take his stuff over there. And he was also waiting to hear back from his landlord. So yeah, so anyway, I guess that didn't happen. I don't know. That's the last I heard. So we'll see what today brings. So I'm just gonna, go on with life. And get done what I need to get done. And if he needs me today, then I'll stop, go get that done. And then, yeah, I can always finish it up tomorrow. So yes, and then I'm going grocery shopping with my other son, David, the hero of the day yesterday. on the live. Yeah, because I had a black screen for some reason. Always something. And he subscribes to my channel, and he got the notification that I was going live. And then he said, then he got the second notification that says take 2, and he thought, uh-oh, she's having issues over there. So he came running over here, and I didn't know he was subscribed to the channel. And that's funny. Yeah, now he knows what I'm doing because he's getting notifications. I don't know if he watches the video, or it would have been nice if he would have said hi in the chat, right? In the live. I know a lot of you have, quote, met David. He's such a good son. I just love him to death. He's so patient with me. But anyway, yeah, I'm going grocery shopping with him tonight at 5. I just need a few things, so. I don't know if it'll be go grocery shopping with me video or not. Yeah, I got my list started, and I try to get things to last for 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'll be getting my sandwich tonight. I just love those sandwiches. I know, it doesn't take much to put a smile on my face, I guess. It's one of those things, you know, you count your blessings. My blessing is going grocery shopping with David on Thursdays. Yeah, because I get to spend some time with him. And yeah, we get caught up on things. He works during the day, and then when he gets off work, I'm not for sure what he does, but I think it's TikTok. I think he plays games on TikTok, and you know, he has a TikTok channel or whatever. I'm not really for sure. I'm not a TikToker. So, but yeah, and he's got his friends that he talks to on there. And then he also plays games with the boys when they're at their mom's. So in the evenings, he can play games with them and talk to them on the game. Yeah. And yeah, sometimes their friends come in and talk, so he does that. And I think he does that first, and then, you know, then they have to go to bed, and then he does this TikTok thing. Sometimes I can hear him TikToking over there. My goodness gracious. Yeah, he's one that does the fancy stuff over there. He says, Mom, I can set you up with all this stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, that's way too much for me to remember. I am just a meat and potatoes kind of gal. So yeah, I got the laundry going. I'm going to change the bedding today. I'm going to clean the bathroom and the kitchen and do some dusting. That's all I'm going to do today. And then, I guess I got all the M's over there. Then, probably tomorrow, I will, yep, do my favorite chore. Ha ha, not. Where I vacuum thoroughly underneath things and move things around and all that stuff. And then mop the floors. At least it's not raining, so when I mop the floors, they should stay reasonably clean without little paw prints on the floor. Yeah, yesterday I sat down and figured out what I did wrong on my knitting. That took forever. Well, not really, but got it straightened around, I think. If not, it's no big deal. It's not like I'm selling this throw. I guess I'm putting my signature on it, right? Yeah, and this weekend I have a new weekend retreat canvas to do. I'm looking forward to that. I think I can get it done this weekend, so I'll have to find another one. Got my picture in on the Loren's Facebook page. Julie hasn't sent me hers yet. But now I won't have any updates until February, because I won't be working on it. So there will be nothing to update. Oh, my washing machine's on the spin cycle. It's gonna take off here. Sometimes it's like, man, it gets so loud in that spin cycle. It's like it's gonna take off. My son fixed that. Boy, woo, doggy. I do apologize for the live yesterday. I don't know. I wasn't very lively in there. I think I was a little tired or something. I don't know. Well, I had woke up from my nap at 3:30, so I don't think I was quite awake yet. But I I still had a good time. It's always nice visiting with all of you. This morning I have a new schedule now in the morning, so I listen to a Bible lesson. We're going through Genesis right now. And boy, let me tell you, sometimes that really hits home. Some of the things that you learn, it's like, oh my goodness. I wish I was a better person. I wish I could let go of some of my habits. We all want to be better people. There's a lot of M's in this part. I'm in the sky on this canvas. So a lot of color blocking, which is fine with me. I do not mind color blocking. I'm just blessed that I have a diamond painting to do. And I'm enjoying it, whatever. To me, drills are drills. Adapt with the canvas. Doesn't matter if they're all the same. I never get bored with doing color blocking. It just means I don't have to change colors that often. And I can just go right along. I don't really look at the color while this makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense or not, but I do not focus on the color while I'm laying down drills. I'm focusing on the letters and laying them down. I enjoy the process. And having a beautiful canvas when I'm done is just, you know, it's just a bonus. Probably can't even hear the music. Or my washing machine. Yeah, so I've changed up my schedule quite a bit. Number one, I'm trying to stay up later and sleep a little bit later in the mornings. And then when I get up, I don't watch any YouTube, nothing. I start my day off with my Bible lesson. And sometimes that's like an hour and a half. With what I'm listening to. And then I can start my day. Or, you know, get it underway. I used to do that. And Shame on me for stopping. Ooh, my clothes are ready to be put in the dryer. So I'm going to put you on pause while I run and do that. Well, I finally made it back. I got the clothes in the dryer and the sheets in the wash. I got me some hot coffee. Yeah. So I forgot to mention that my goal for 2026 is to add one positive habit a month to my day. And so I started with getting back into the Bible, and that I'm thoroughly enjoying that. And February is to dust off my walker. That's what I call my treadmill thing, whatever it is, and start walking every day on it. And I'm going to start slow and work up a little bit more each day. So what I mean is that, you know, maybe the first day, walk for 5 minutes. And then the next day, walk, you know, for 6 minutes or 10 minutes, or, you know, just increase it slowly. So then I'll have 2 positive habits that I'm going to be doing. I haven't decided what my positive habit for March will be yet. Sometimes breaking or doing positive habits don't take any time at all. Some take a little bit of time. But yeah, I want to start doing my walking again. I wish I could walk with Ellie more. Maybe once the weather gets nicer, we can go back to our long walks again. But, you know, she does suffer from arthritis. And I noticed the last walk that we did was a little bit too much. So, but that is something I need to do too, is take time, take her out, you know, maybe just 10 minutes and not really, maybe not walk, but just let her go out and roam around, do her sniff stuff and all that. So yeah, I need to add that in too. I think I'm ready to add something like that in for my day, rather than just sit on the couch and cuddle. Although I do enjoy that. So yeah, I think we'll start doing that too. Just every day, go out for 10 minutes and let her just kind of sniff around. Get a little bit of exercise. They say that when you have arthritis that you should still get out and do some exercise. But like, you know, I got to treat her just like I would myself, and that you start small. So maybe we could start small now, and then by spring when it warms up and all that, she'll be ready for a nice walk around the property. Like what we used to do. We used to walk back by the cherry orchard and before it got rainy and all that. So boy, these are hooked together. Let's see if I can finish these M's, and then we'll do our show and share. How about that? I'll talk longer today. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I'm still reading my book. I'm reading a cozy mystery that takes place across the pond. It's a long book too. It's kind of too long for a cozy mystery. They're dragging it out. And it's these three ladies. You learn a little bit more about each of the ladies as the story goes on. But the one works in a thrift store that raises money for dogs. And her rival has a shop across the street that is for cats. And her rival, it's more of a posh thrift store. And she's always doing these extravagant things to be better than the main character, her thrift store for the dogs. Yeah, it's like a competition with her. She always has to do all these things in her thrift store to make herself look good and, be queen of the thrift stores, I guess. But her intent for doing that stuff is the wrong, it's not really for the thrift store. It's more, I'm better than everybody else type of thing, or, I'm great. Yeah, so anyway, and then the ladies who are in the dog one, they're more down to earth, and I think they're like retired ladies. And yeah, but anyway, there was a murder, and they're trying to find the murderer. And what was I just doing? The M's? Oh, you know what? I still got some M's right there. Hold on. Let's finish off these M's right here. I didn't notice that there was some right there. But yeah, this posh lady, yeah, she appears to be nice. Being, I don't know, but her real spirit is not that way. And You know what? On this, but anyway, it's really interesting. I got to turn this way because, okay, that is a 9. I'm going to do those real quick so I don't forget that. There's only a few. Anyway, and then they've got this other suspect. They call him the Wicker Man because his shop is used wicker furniture that nobody buys. But they think he's the murderer. And yeah, I'm about 65% of the way done with that, but it's good. I'm enjoying it. All right, let's go to our show and share. So let me turn off the light here. There we go. And we'll turn that one off, and I'm gonna have me some coffee. All right, now I turned off the lights, and now I gotta find my mice. There they are. All right, so let me get my emails up here. There we go. We're off and running today. Okay, up first is going to be grams. Ooh, we got kitty pics. We got kitty pics. Look, Julie. Oh, I gotta take off my glasses so I can read this. Grams, there we go. All right, here we go. She says, "Hi, Granny, Julie, and fellow villagers. Julie, I totally enjoyed your unboxing of Celtic Roots. As I mentioned in the comments, I bought it specifically because the cat reminds me of my daughter's cat, Natasha. Mind you, in Natasha's mind, we are her people and are here to serve her every whim. Well, I tracked her down this morning after saying I tried to get a picture, and she actually agreed to sit for a few. So, here's Natasha." She doesn't look very happy, does she? It's like, hurry up, get the picture. Oh, now she's gonna sit up. Okay, I'll do one selfie. Look at the stripes. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. That's so cute though. I love the colors. Look at the whiskers. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. You know I love using the zoom button. There we go. Hurry up, take the picture. Okay, I'm gonna sit up now. Look at those cute little ears. That's cute. Okay. Jess is up next. I keep grabbing the wrong mouse. Oh, I need to go back. There we go. All right, Jess, what do you got here? Mary Engelbright sticker books. Oh, I didn't see this one. She says, "Hey, Granny Alien Villagers. After seeing the Mary E. sticker book unboxing, I had to try it. I love the artwork and wanted a challenge with the full page style of sticker by numbering." I know! Isn't that cool? It took me a little longer to do, which is what I wanted. I really like the result. Brain Games does a better job of cutting the stickers accurately. A few did not line up perfectly, but I was able to minimize the misalignment. This book was so awesome because the stickers are in numerical order. No searching across the pages for the randomly placed stickers. This really sped me up. Super fun, and I like the colorful artwork combined with wording so much. Thanks for sharing. Have a great day. All right, let's zoom in on this. I haven't done mine yet. Oh, now you inspired me. I'm going to have to get mine out. I just think this was, when I saw it, I thought, oh, wow. Now that, I mean, it's like doing a diamond painting. Full canvas versus a partial. Or special shapes and drills. It's just a whole nother way of doing things. Now, Jess, is this the same one that I got? Because I can't remember what was in mine. I need to get it back. I need to go get it. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. That inspires me. That's the book I'm going to do next. Okay, up next we have Margie. D Stash from Julius. Oh, come on. There we go. Received my D-Stash canvas from the wonderful Julie today. Wanted to share. Birch Spirit. Oh, this is the Birch Spirit. I see that all the time on Facebook. By Jamaica. I don't know how to say that. Murphy. Gem Oshkog. I can't even say it. 55.6 by 68.8. 62 colors, including 3 fairy dust. This artist is leaving DAC, so I was happy to be able to get it from her. From Julie's D Stash. Thanks again, Julie. These stashes are wonderful. If you haven't watched Julie's D-Stash video, yeah, go in there and take a look. I'll try to tack it on to the end of the video so you can see it. Yeah, see if there's anything in there that floats your boat. Alright, and Julie is the only one, that's my washing machine, it's taken off, that sent in which I had it. So let's see what she wants. Oh my goodness, look at this. Good morning, Granny and my fellow villagers. This is on my wish list. She is available at Mystical Dream Diamonds. Never heard of that. Maybe if I get a tax refund, she can be mine. Meet the Furry Tales family, eccentrical, is that how you say that? By Sarah Richter. This is a 60 by 80 centimeters hand-rendered beauty with 72 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 mystical dusts. Hugs to you, pets to Ellie. Have a perfect day. Wow. A 60 by 80 mystical dream diamonds. Alright, and that is it for our show and share. However, I want to go over to this mystical dream diamonds. I've never heard of that before, so I'm going to go over there. Oh, wow. Okay. You hear my washing machine going? I'm just curious. I've never heard of this artist either. Oh, wow. A charming burst of mystic personality carrying a sense of quiet power and enhancing curiosity. It opens the door to a realm where intuition guides the way, and the extraordinary feels entirely possible. You can get it in round, or you can get it in squares. Takes 2 to 6 weeks to get them. Wow. So you order it, and then they do it, and then they ship it to you. Wow. Alright, so that's it for our show and share. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Trying to shut this thing down. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty, so now let's go over to our gab session. Let me turn on the light so I can see what in the world I am doing. Alright, finally made it. Alright, so let's see what we got going here. So, Amazon unboxing, sticker by number. and scavenger hunt puzzles. Sparkle says, great Amazon haul, Granny. Love the sticker by number and puzzle books. Might need to look into some more sticker by number books, but can't buy anything until March. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, we're all on that budget, aren't we? Yeah, I think I've blown through my budget this month. And Lois over at Diamonds and Things says, love ordering from Amazon. I like to work on dot to dots. I bought a few and one from Barnes & Noble's that was spiral bound. These look like fun. Oh yeah, we have a Barnes & Noble that is at the Lancaster Mall. Well, it used to be the Lancaster Mall. I don't know what they call it anymore. They keep changing the names, and yeah, who knows? But anyway, we had a Barnes & Noble. They closed it down. Now they reopened it. And I haven't been in there. I should go mosey around. I like moseying around in books. Oh, in fact, I was thinking the other day, you know, we have our little bookstore here in West Salem. They have used and new books. And now they have a section that's for kids. They have other things in there besides books. And they have craft stuff and, yeah, all kinds of cool stuff in there. I thought, ooh, I'm going to go in there and see what they have for crafts. It's mostly, you know, kids' crafts. And maybe I'll see something I want to try. Or maybe they got sticker books or, you know, other things in there. Okay, up next is the Diamond Art Club Unboxing Haul presented by Julie S. Paula says, they are both beautiful paintings. Would love to be sitting in that cozy cabin. And Carly from Curly Girl Shining Bright says, love, love, love the cozy cabin. You're right. You will see something different every time you finish a section. Just beautiful. I may have to go look at that. Okay, I'm scrolling. See if we got any more on that subject, and we do. Angela says, they are beautiful canvases. I love the cozy cottage. Thanks for sharing. Oh boy, that's going to be a hit. I can tell it already. And Graham says, great video, Julie. Yes, I am the one who got Celtic Cat, and I thoroughly enjoyed your unboxing, as I don't open mine until I do them. If I can get Natasha, aka Queen Mother, to consent to having her picture taken, I'll send it to Granny and you'll see why I had to have it. And we saw it today. Okay, and we got a little bit of conversation going on there. Vicky from Southeast PA. Hi, Julie. I think you're right about the cozy cottage looking like the inside of the she shed. I would have to say I prefer that one over the kitty one, only because of all the dark colors of the cat. And normally, cats rule over any other canvas. Can't wait to see these both completed. You must diamond paint 37 hours a day, LOL. Julie says, so many diamond paintings, so little time. Yeah. it's tough when you work too, or you have a family and, that you have to take care of during the day. Little kids, that type of thing. And household stuff and all that. All right, next up is going to be our Whip and Chat. Sparkle says, "Hey, Granny, thanks for the shout out and the kind words. I'm thinking of joining in either the Chuck-along or the minis in March. Who knows? I might do both. Your painting is looking great so far. Great show and share, everyone. Ooh, let me know for sure, and I will add you to the list." Margie says, "Great Gavin show and tell. Jess, thanks for the mid-month update. Teresa, wow, lots of confetti, but beautiful. Thanks for sharing." Yeah, that she showed had a lot of confetti. Oh my gosh. And Lois over at Diamonds and Things, "Love Richard Lorenz. I am almost done with the small one of his. I am going to start another small one of his too. I actually have the bling thing in an 8x10 that I bought from his website. Not a diamond painting, just a regular picture. He sells them on his site. I just went and subscribed to her channel. I am not going to join in on your sticker books though, although they sound like fun, but I don't need another thing to work on." Nice chat. Yeah, they're just kind of a sideline, Diamond painting always comes first. It's kind of like, if you do, I know Lois, she does her, what do you call it? I always want to say embroidery, and that's wrong, but I know she does that, and she loves doing that too. Okay, Miss Bell. "Good afternoon, my friend, lazy retired granny. I am listening to you while you buzz around. I am laying down. I had a long day at the doctor's. Uh-oh. I hope everything's okay, Miss Bell. I caught the live last night with Miss Bell and Star and Joan. And boy, Miss Bell, you sounded awful. You go get some rest, girl. I am praying for a fast recovery." And as the live went on, she sounded worse and worse. So hopefully she got a good night's rest. Okay, Eileen, "The name of the birds on your canvas, it's a bling thing. To your left is Nigel, in the middle is Mildred, and to your right is Bernadette. And the bird in the back on the left is Eleanor. Just a little info I thought you might be interested in." Oh, I'll never remember that. I'd have to write it on the canvas. Oh, my goodness. And Jane. Oh, Jane, are you new? If you are, welcome in. "Hi, Linda. This is Jane from New Zealand. Woohoo! I have got into the sticker books. Oh, way to go. Be sure and share. Yeah, send me an email and share those. Yeah, we got a lot of people in the sticker books now. They're kind of fun, a little distraction. Angela, "No, you just do the stickers on one side. I did have a tweezers. I got it from Temu. The paintings are beautiful. Thanks for sharing." Oh, that was what she shared yesterday? Yeah, that was on a stand. And there's stickers that you do. She got that from Temu. Hey, maybe you can share a link on that. Send an email. That was great. All right, Julie says, "AKA Joan, I'm doing Mako for meadow on my bingo card since he's sitting in a meadow. Looks great. Margie, I love that Enya canvas. It's now on my wish list. Mike, nice tiger. Teresa, holy confetti heaven Batman. Wait, I need to reread that. Holy confetti heaven Batman. That's a ton of confetti. I don't think I could do that, and I love confetti. Nice finishes, everyone. Nice sticker finishes, too. Guess I better... Oops, I went too far. Okay. Let's see. Guess I better get a move on with my stuff and send in an update at some point. I don't always do the have to have it because you all see my stuff when I unbox things. Basically, the rule regarding premiums is that the artwork is licensed and the artist given credit. I believe that's what the important thing is regarding the rules for the premium minis. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay, I get it now. You know, I'm just not in the know in all this stuff. I just diamond paint. Sparkles. Hi, Granny. Just catching up on videos while working on my FS 2013 custom canvas. Thanks for the shout out, my friend. Awesome show and share, everyone. And she said, love the chat, show and share, and Gab and Granny and everyone. All right, let's do a refresh. I'm behind in videos, so if you guys have posted, so I'll get to it. Okay, this is going to be my sticker book journey. First book completed. Kathy G said, great completions. And then on the live, take 2, Lydia said, a little bit late, but thank you, David. Yeah, he saved the day. All right, so that is it for our gap session. Yeah, I see blue dots everywhere on my list of people to watch. Oh my goodness. You guys have been busy. Busy, busy, busy making videos. I got plenty to watch, right? Oh my goodness gracious. Let me get back up here again. And I'll just have to go down the list and see what's going on. I'll get to ya. Okay. Why do I have... Oh, I hate when this happens. There we go. Now I'm back on the road to recovery. So let's see. What's today's? Thursday. So tomorrow is our hobbies and crafts that we'll be talking about. So if you have a hobby or a craft that you want to share, be sure and email me pictures. And that can be what you're about to start, what you did start, your progress, what you've done. Yeah, just share your craft or your hobby. So that's what that's about. I think the weather is making my drills do their own thing here. Boy, these are really crooked. I wonder if it's from hanging. I don't know. But I'm not real picky about mine, so I guess it doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect just like me. I'm not perfect. I'm an imperfect person. And that's not being negative. I would hate to be a perfect person. That's putting too much pressure on yourself. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to let you go. I'm going to finish this part here. And then I'm going to get busy. I can't find my stopper for this color. I don't know what happened to it, so I had to take it from my pink one. So I got pink and green here going. Yeah, I'm going to get this uploaded. As you know, it takes hours anymore for these to upload. So, of course, I'm doing them later in the day. I don't know if, or in the morning, I mean. So I don't know if that has something to do with it or what's going on. So you're getting them later in the day now, or in the morning. Sometimes, you know, around noonish. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But that's okay. At least it goes up every day, right? So, yeah, so I'm going to let you go. And as always, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. And make sure you count your blessings. Be blessed. Give blessings. Have a blessed day. And you know what? I will jibber jabber with you later.